Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is like the 100th time I've tried to film this. I'm so like out of sync with everything, but you know what? First of all, I have to apologize because I have been away from YouTube for a little bit, but you know when you just go through some things and you need to really check yourself and get yourself together before you can put yourself out there to everyone, because you guys know, like, if you're not like totally happy with yourself, then you won't be like go out and do your best for others. So had to get myself back right, and yeah, I just wanted to discuss with you guys, have a little talky chatty video. Been away for a minute, so I just want to talk and discuss with you guys. Obviously hair's different, middle part in, hey. And I do have a new piercing. I got a smiley, but I'm just gonna let that naturally show, because when I try and show it, looks kind of weird, like you have to lift up your lip. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about just the whole range of topics. Actually, I've just been really inspired over the past couple of days. I really feel like I've just been getting some messages and just some feelings and some vibes off of what I should talk about, because a lot has happened like in the past like few months in my life, and I feel like it's really stuff to share, to give out knowledge, to impact others, I feel like. And one of the things that I actually was firstly inspired to talk about was anxiety. For the past recently, I've been feeling really anxious, and it's to do with like whenever like I felt like really socially anxious when I had to go to particular places or meet particular people. And I know a lot of YouTubers have addressed this and talked about this and stuff like that, but it's always good to like throw out your own perspective. But yeah, I suffered from one of like the worst bouts of, I would say, anxiety that I've had recently, where it's just like I actually had nowhere in particular to go. I just had a really anxious, like sick feeling, and it really took a lot of prayer and a lot of calming myself down to really get through that stage. And I just want to let everyone know, like, it's okay that you're in that moment, that you're feeling anxious. The main thing is to take those steps to get out of the anxiety, and not to just stay there, because it is like a horrible place. And when something is holding you back like that, it's not from a good place, so you have to try your best to get out of that mode. But obviously when you're in it, don't panic and don't feel like you're weird or you're some kind of outcast, that no one else feels anxiety. So many people feel anxiety. It doesn't matter if you're introvert, extrovert, whatever you are, or somewhere in the middle. Everyone feels anxious from time to time. It's just that some people are better at hiding it than others. So really don't feel excluded. I would say, yeah, recently that happened to me, and it was quite bad. Like, I actually didn't really want to go outside. I was just feeling a bit very socially anxious. I don't know what it was. It's like I couldn't pinpoint it, but obviously I got through it. But because thank God there was nowhere particularly important I had to go that day or those days. But I just think this message is important for people, that if you're feeling that kind of anxiety and you have somewhere to go, you have something to do, don't let that anxiety hold you back. Don't let that anxiety stop your greatness and what you have to do and your purpose in life. Obviously you have moments where you feel more anxious than others, and you still have to do stuff, like maybe you have to do like a speech or a presentation or anything like that, or a meeting. You can't stop that feeling of anxiety, but you can push through it, you can work through it, and don't let that feeling hold you back. Because I feel like anxiety has a thing of where like you feel anxious and then you're like anxious about being anxious, and then you like overwork yourself up. That's what I do anyway, from my personal experience. And then sometimes it can hold you back, but don't let that fear hold you back. Sometimes you just have to push through, and sometimes that fear makes the accomplishment even greater. That you did what you set out to do, but at the same time you were scared. And sometimes it's a greater achievement, not sometimes, all the time, it's a great achievement when you've gone through something, you're like, did I do that? Was that me? Okay. So that's my message, really. Like, when I was feeling that way, I just felt so worked up and so uneasy for no reason. And I would say it's not something you should ignore and try and push back. You have that feeling, but you work through it. There's a difference. You acknowledge your feelings and you work through it. And just notice what triggers that feeling and just go for it anyway. Sometimes you have to feel the fear and go for it anyway and just try your best. There's so many people out there that, of course, they're afraid to reach their dreams and goals, but they went for it anyway. And I think that's something that's holding back a lot of people these days from achieving their goals, achieving their dreams, is just a fear of, what if that does happen? What if I can reach that? And it's like, why not? Why not achieve what you want to achieve in your dreams and achieve, like, do whatever your heart desires, you know what I mean? Like, nothing should be able to hold you back. And sometimes, and I feel like celebrities, all people like that, like, you think that they didn't have a fear of rising to the top. I think everybody has a fear of being great, but the difference is that they did it anyway. They took that chance anyway. Sometimes you just have to take that fear and ride it through. You know, don't be afraid of your greatness. You're put on this planet to be great. That's what I believe anyway. I feel like God gave everyone a blessing. There's something that everybody's good at that you just can't explain. You're just naturally talented at things, or like one particular thing. And I think when you find that, because it's very hard, some people is just, you can just see it. They're just, I don't know, they can naturally sing or you can naturally cook. Some people it's a bit harder to find. Like, I didn't find my purpose until very recently. Like, I really have a love for kids, human rights, stuff like that. And that's a bit more, that's something that doesn't, I wouldn't really know that until my nephew was around. Like, I didn't know that I was good with like younger kids. So some people, it takes a while to develop and know your purpose. Some people you just know off the bat, like, hey, I'm really good at maths, or I'm really good at science, or anything like that, or sports, whatever. Once you have that niche, I really think it's a blessing in itself to know what your blessing is, and then just go and just chase it. You know, if your dream, I saw this quote, like, if your dream doesn't scare others, then it's not really a dream, you know. You have to aim high, and sometimes when you aim high, it comes with those anxious moments, those scared moments, those fearful moments, but you have to take those moments and go for it anyway. That's what I'm really teaching myself, because sometimes I see opportunities and I'm like, oh, like, wow, like, what if I get that? If I apply, like, oh no, I can't apply for that, I can't go for that. And it's just like, shut up. Like, that inner voice, sometimes you have to just be like, shut up, I'm gonna go for it. Like, if the opportunity is there, then go for it. There's so many people in this world that they're not able to see these opportunities or get these opportunities, but it's right here in your lap. So it's just like, if it's there, then go for it. If you get it, then great. If you don't, then, to be honest, I take those moments as it just wasn't meant for me, or it wasn't meant for me right now. If you really want something and it's meant for you, then I don't believe anything can really stop you. Like, you've seen people like that are famous, they can't really sing, they're singers, they can't really sing, but you know, in the back of their head they're probably thinking, I'm gonna make it anyway. So they did. You know, it's stuff like that. Like, you see people in their profession, sometimes they're not always, sometimes they're the greatest, sometimes they're not always the greatest, but the one thing they have in common is that drive and that passion that they're going to achieve their goal, you know. And I don't know, I just felt inspired to inspire you guys to, like, even with stuff like anxiety and panic attacks and feeling really socially anxious and not being able to, like, connect with people and stuff like that, I would say, yeah, sometimes you just have to go with the fear and do it anyway. And I would say prepare yourself. Like me, of course, you guys know I'm an introvert, so when I'm around people, well, a whole group of people, I do have to mentally prepare myself. Take that, if you're like me, then take that alone time. build yourself up, charge yourself up, and then go for it. There's other people that they can be around people for so long, and then when they're alone, then that's when they feel like they need people around them. Like, it's the reverse, like they charge up when other people are around. Do what you have to do to make you happy, you know, and to make you comfortable in a situation. Sometimes, you know what, as you grow up, you're not going to be comfortable in every situation. In every social situation, you're going to be put in awkward moments. You just have to take it how it goes. Like, that's just life, and that's what I've learned. Like, you're not always going to feel comfortable. This is for everyone. Like, whether you're shy or you're loud or whatever, you're not always going to feel comfortable. But if you set out a goal, you want to achieve something, you better work through it. There's nothing else you can do. So yeah, that's my main message. Just overcoming anxiety is a process, and don't beat yourself up for feeling that way. Everybody feels that way at one point in time, and it's all about not letting feelings overcome you. It's okay to feel. It's only a problem when those feelings overcome you and just take over everything. But it's okay to feel and to let those feelings out in a positive way for yourself and for others. That's what I've really learned as well. You should really watch, I just watched the film, well, I didn't just watch, but when the film Inside Out came, I love that film. And my favourite character is Sadness. Not that I'm always sad or anything like that, but I felt like it was so important, and it's so important to teach kids as well, because when I was growing up, it was just like, it was some kind of sin, like, to cry, like, and I think it's still like that these days. Like, always to see kids like being hushed up, like they're not allowed to cry or like anything like that. And it's okay to be sad, it's okay to cry. This is guys and girls. Like, I think guys, that has to be another video, but I feel like guys, like, they're not taught how to express their emotions properly. It's like either they're fully like macho guy, like you never see them cry, or they're crying every day. It's like there's no in between. And some girls are like that too, don't get me wrong, but I do feel like we're more in touch with our emotions. We know how to handle them better. That film just really expressed that it's okay to feel somehow. Some days, like, everybody has those days. You have that moment and then you work through it. You know, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to cry, it's okay to be angry, it's okay to be a little bit frustrated. It's how you express that really matters. As long as you're not expressing it in kind of like a hurtful way to the other person or to the other people, then that's fine. And if you work through it, you don't let it consume you, is another thing. Don't let your emotion consume you. You can feel it, don't let it consume you. And then you go about your day. Just be happy. Like, you don't try and suppress your feelings. If you're feeling sad, then have a little cry, you know. I think there's nothing better than having a little cry when you feel sad. Call me soppy if you want, but I don't care. I think there's so many negative connotations to crying, but I think crying is great. It gets out your emotion. Clearly, people around you know how you feel if you're crying. And if you need that moment alone, that's fine as well. Just cry. And then you move past it. You get over it, you move past it. But if you're constantly like, oh, I can't cry, I can't cry, I can't do this, I can't do that. Oh, I feel sad, but let me just pretend that I'm happy. Let me just pretend that everything's okay. You're oppressing, and then you're just going to explode. I know, because I used to do that. I still do that sometimes, you know, I can't even lie. I'm a little bit of a passive aggressive. But, you know, I'm learning, and it all comes with time, you know, because I'm one of those people that I don't really like to sweat the small stuff, and things that annoy me, I kind of sweep them under the rug, but then it keeps on happening and happening, and then I just explode. But I am working on just addressing things as they come by me. But it's all about how you do that. Like, if I'm angry with someone in the moment, I'm trying to work on myself not to just explode at that moment. That's maybe why I'm a little bit passive aggressive. That's maybe why I let it build up and then I explode, because I don't want to explode in that moment because I feel like it's too much. But it's all about feeling that way and then expressing that in a way that's going to get your point across. Let them know how you feel, but not diminish them at the same time, if you get what I mean. Like, oh, tell them about their life. If they're doing something wrong and it's like a close friend or family or whatever, you tell them about their life, but within reason. Within reason, you know. But yeah, that's all I wanted to address, really. That's all I wanted to talk about. I missed you guys. Oh. I don't know whether I should do a haul. I don't know. I've kind of revamped my wardrobe a little bit. Got that birthday money. Oh yeah, I'm 25 now. I don't know how I feel about 25. You know what? So many different life decisions are going to be made between now and 30. I just feel, not gonna lie, feel a little bit overwhelmed, but I'm taking it in my stride. I'm taking it in my pace, and I'm just trying to knock out each goal that I have for myself. Knock out each goal that I have for myself, one by one. You know, that's all you can do. Just take it step by step, and don't try and pressure yourself too much, because that's not good. But anyway, yeah, I'm 25 now. Got a little bit of birthday cash, so I revamped my wardrobe. I'm looking over at my clothes. Like, I don't know if I should do a haul soon or what, but I feel like this channel is kind of moving into the less like clothes and consumption, more just, let's just talk. Let's just get out all of our emotions and feelings. Let's get deep. Like, I'm tired of the surface conversations. I'm not a surface conversation kind of person. I want to get deep. I want to know you guys. I want you guys to know me. And I just want to help. Just want to help people. Bring out the best in people. That's all I want to do. But yeah, fashion is great too. So maybe I will do a haul soon. We'll see. But I don't think I'll do like loads of hauls like how I was planning before. And loads of fashion. I'll do it here and there because it's still one of my loves. I do love a little ensemble. So yeah. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helped. Well, let me know if it helped, or let me know if you just think like, Rose, what are you doing? But let me know if it helped. I hope it did. But yeah, I guess my main message is just feel the fear and do it anyway. You know, don't let anything or anyone hold you back. And also, don't let other people's fears hold you back either. If you want to achieve something and someone is like, oh, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. Like, Look, you do it anyway. If that's your dream, if that's your purpose, if that's what God has called you to do, it may be scary to someone else, but hey, if that's what you're meant to do, that's what's going to happen. So don't be afraid in yourself, and don't be afraid of what other people are saying or other people's fears or doubts. That's their problem. That's their doubts. It's not yours. Don't let them push it onto you. So you go ahead and do it anyway, you know. So yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video. I'm back. I'm glad to be back, and yeah, we'll just return to the regular scheduling. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go and eat because I'm getting a bit hangry and a bit delirious, and my eyes are like closing. They're like smaller than usual, which is not a good sign. So yeah, okay guys, glad to be back, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.